Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Today, Monday, March 15th. 15th, right? Oh my gosh, halfway through March already. Things are flying by. But today, I was thinking of this weekend of good topic, and my topic is about your pattern of fear in your life and how fear in a couple different avenues of your business help or hurts your relationship with your clients and your success if there's fear in there. Now you probably think I'm going to talk about, like the fear of making phone calls and prospecting and different things like that. But I'm going to go a little bit about your life, a little dig deep here, and also things to think about of communicating in fear with your clients. So I'll try to keep this short, but I love to talk, so I'll keep this going. So fear, the pattern of fear. Every day at the end of your day, did you have anything that you were fearful of? They're fearful of, and let me specify this: things in your life that negatively affect your life. Now we all have fears. Fears are built in us. Like I have a fear of sharks. Have I ever seen a shark in the wild? Well, yes, but I've never been swimming with a shark out there. And I have a fear of sharks, but it doesn't affect my daily life. I don't need to. I'm not a fisherman. I'm not a scuba diver. I'm not doing things where a fear of shark is negatively impacting my life. So the point of bringing that up is that we all have fears of things happening. But do you have fears in your life that are affecting your success, affecting your relationships with your loved ones, with your friends? Like I know it's been, wow, it's a year since a little bit over a year since the coronavirus started. Imagine how much fear. I'm hoping your fear is not about everything in this aspect of life, the coronavirus and things. That fear went away or diminished. I get to go get my vaccine, first shot tomorrow. My fear level is going down. So the point of bringing that up, imagine where your fear was, or I know my fear was with the coronavirus and things starting in March of last year to today is totally different, of where it is. And the point of that is that fear, you could get over fear. Things get better, and especially to anybody that's just starting real estate or starting anything new in their lives. There's fear, there's anxiety, there's things that you're going to have these feelings. It's built into us. So it's nothing wrong with being fearful. The thing that's wrong is staying in that state of fear and negatively impacts your life. So at the end of each day, each week, just think, is there something fearful, anxiety, not just fear like scared fear, but anxiety? What is the pattern? Are you always in that anxiety feeling? And I know I'm a person with anxiety. I feel myself, it comes on, and I get through it, and I know I'm going to get through it. So if you're an anxiety person, if you have anxiety, if you're, I know many people on medication for anxiety because that's that bad. But remember that you can't stay in that state of anxiety and fear, and start making note of what's happening, what you're doing. Are you talking to certain people? I know there are certain people that I run into that just make me jack up my anxiety level. So are there things you're doing, or people you're talking to or associating with, or patterns in your life, daily, weekly, monthly, that are bringing on the anxiety, and what you can do to avoid, cope, or handle in a better way, so that fear and anxiety does not happen? Because you don't want to live in that fear. You want to live in the light. You want to live in joy. You want to live in happiness. And that's all of that is not in anxiety and fear. So again, don't worry about, you're going to feel these things, but stopping the pattern, making sure you have systems and ideas and things and activities in place to get yourself into the joy, the happiness, the light, and then make note of what those things are. Because I know when you're very fearful of something and your anxiety kicks up, you're not thinking in your right mind sometimes. You don't know what to do. You feel trapped sometimes. So have a list. Write down the list of things that you should be doing, or the people you should be talking to. Not the more anxiety people, the people that bring the anxiety down in you and help you get through that. Have a list. Have a list of these people. Have a list of the things that bring you out of that pattern and break that pattern. Now, how I'm going to relate that to your business, because I see this in agents. I see the fear. Every day I talk to agents and helping them through their transactions and dealing with their clients every day, which I love to do. And a lot of that is fear and anxiety of the client, because, oh my gosh, my loan didn't get approved yet, and they need this, they need that, and it's going to delay this, or I can't get out of my house because the mover's rescheduled, or whatever. There's fear and anxiety in real estate. Now, you, as a great leader, we've went through this. You need to be a leader of that transaction. You can't have the fear, and you can't have the anxiety and be a good leader at the same time. You need to be the strong person in their lives, that light that will help their clients through their anxiety and through their fear. Do you understand it? Do you get what I mean? Do you see it? Because I see agents, and I walk them through our agents every day, of helping them. Remember, keep calm. This is what you got to tell them. Talk to them. Don't do it through text. Don't do it through email when there's anxiety. And sometimes fear plus anxiety sometimes equals anger or frustration. So when another agent, a client, is lashing out at you, usually it's because there's fear and anxiety behind it, and that's their coping mechanism. They get angry. They don't cry. They don't get sad. They don't beg. They get angry and try to force things to happen. So you just got to be nice. You got to be calm. You've got to be fearless. Not fearless in the way of strength and like fearless, like a warrior fearless, but fearless in the aspect of you're going to calm the situation down. You're going to be the voice of reason. We're going to put the pieces together to get everybody to the finish line. Sometimes people don't get what they want all of the time, but you're going to get them there and make it the best it possibly can be for it. So does that make sense? So remember, your job as the leader of your client and to help them is not to bring on their fear. They're reaching out to you to show that you're not fearful. So if you start relaying messages and in a way, and the way your tone is, the way you deliver it, the way, imagine your doctor walking in the room, and if, God forbid, there's something seriously wrong with him, you don't want him to be scared. You don't want your doctor to be fearful of, like, I have no idea how we're going to help you, or I've never seen this before. You don't want every doctor like, I've never seen this before. You're the first person. Same with you. When someone comes to you, and especially our Century 21 HomeStar agents, in 29 years of being in real estate, I've been involved in over 35,000 sales, and I did the general math of probably over $3 trillion worth of real estate. We've been in hundreds and hundreds of different situations, and good and bad, and help our clients and agents work through these situations. So you might not be, like, pretend like you're a new doctor. It's the first patient that came with you, the first scenario. You have to be the leader. You have to be fearless and explain. Don't be like, oh my God, I've never had this situation before. Well, you got to go back to your support. us here in the office, and we'll walk you through it and explain how you're going to get through this situation. And we teach you and we help you and help them. So does that make sense? That's all to our Century 21 HomeStar agents, and any agent out there is not with our office. Of course, you can still use me as a resource. Love to do that, but reach out to your team leader, your manager, your broker, the people with the experience that have had that experience. So I know I use that doctor terminology a lot because that usually gets people to think, oh, yeah, I don't want that to happen. I want my doctor to have had the experience, that knows, been through this and has helped other clients through it or other patients through it. That's how we have to be. So think about that. So before you react, before you get fearful of things going not the right way in a transaction. Oh my God, my seller is going to be homeless. Oh my gosh, my buyer is going to have nowhere to move and they have to move. Oh my gosh, it's going to the buyer. I heard the buyer might not get financing, but they're still trying. Oh, what happens if this all falls through? And then you get all nervous and fearful, and then you bring that onto your client. It does not help the relationship there. So find the coping mechanisms and the things that activities you have to do before you talk to your clients to get there. And I think what I mean by that is call your mentor, call a colleague, call someone that's been through these scenarios that could help you walk through it so you could lead, you could be in the right mindset to lead your clients and get them to where they want to be, and in a easy and smooth process. When everybody's fearful and everybody has anxiety, including you as an agent, never helps the situation. And I've seen little tiny things get all blown up because everybody's fearful, everybody has anxiety, and then everybody gets angry over the littlest thing. And I've seen some really big situations that really need to be handled so everybody could get the sale done, and all the agents and managers and clients are keeping calm and not fearful and know they're all going to be working together and get it in order. I've seen this happen many times. So think about that. Think about the fear. Think about the things that you need to do to break the pattern and not fall into the pattern that always keeps you going back to that fear. Because again, like I said earlier, we are built to have fear. We're built to have anxiety as human beings. So it's not a bad thing. You just got to figure out how not to stay there, how to break the pattern and do things that will get you out of it. And if you do that, you're going to do well, at least emotionally in your life, and you're going to do well in communicating and helping your clients too as a real estate agent. So that's it for today. Remember, there's nothing you can't learn and there's nothing you can't do in this business. So do it. So that's it. Remember, reach out to me, call me, text me, email me anytime. Set up some time one-on-one. I'll be happy to be a resource for anybody out there for anything that I could help you with. So have a wonderful Monday. We'll see you tomorrow, high noon on Tuesday. Bye-bye, everyone.